What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Pat. I'm a full-time reseller. Today is January 13th. It's about 12 o'clock, and this is actually the second time I'm making this video. Yesterday when I filmed everything, I lost like half the footage, and of course I lost all the footage of the haul I was going to show you guys. Picked up like 27 shirts, a couple of Ps2 Guitar Hero guitars, and this really cool vintage golf clock from 1996. Does work, which is surprising. The volume is really low. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I paid about $4 for it. It's worth like $30, so that was a really cool find. And the Guitar Hero guitars I actually picked up sold a couple hours after I listed them. So in this video today, we're going to go over some sales from like the last 2 weeks of December and like the first 9 or 10 days of January. So I've got like 10 or 11 items to share with you guys. That'll be at the end of this video, plus the Rare Gamecube game that I sold for $550. So stick around for that. It's definitely going to be an item you want to keep on your BOLO list. So even though I lost the footage of the clothing haul, I did make a really cool time lapse of me listing all the shirts. So I'm going to put that video now, and then we'll get into sales. First up, we have this Magpul short sleeve snap button shirt. Paid about $3.75 for this from Goodwill. Took about 3 months to sell, and it sold for $27 plus $4.95 shipping. And after fees and shipping, I made about $21. Next, we have this pair of Starbucks coffee mugs, 10.2 ounce. Paid about 75 cents a piece for these. They took about 2 months to sell, and they sold for $24.99 with free shipping. And after fees and shipping, I made about $10. So next up is this Ermenegildo Zegna Sport long sleeve 100% linen shirt. Paid $4 from Goodwill, took about 2 months to sell, and it sold for $34 plus $4.95 shipping. And after fees and shipping, I made about $28. And here we have a Tommy Bahama multicolored floral Hawaiian shirt. This isn't 100% silk, it's actually 100% lyocell. Paid about $4 from Goodwill, took about 2 months to sell, and it sold for $25.50 plus $4.95 shipping. And after fees and shipping, I made about $19. So next we have this Reebok On-Field Atlanta Falcons number 28 Warwick Dunn jersey. Paid $4 from Goodwill, took about 2 months to sell, and it sold for $35 plus $4.95 shipping. And after fees and shipping, I made about $27. Here's the tag. Next we have this really cool figurine I found at Goodwill back in February of 2020. Paid about $5 for it. It did sit around a long time. It sold just about a week ago. I took a best offer of $55 plus calculated shipping. The buyer paid $40 for shipping, so after fees and shipping, I made about $60. So you ever find these, I mean, they're going to be hard to ship because they are so fragile. I actually had to double box this. So shipping was almost all of what they quoted the buyer because I actually kind of undervalued this when I weighed it to put in the calculations. But overall, still a great find. Definitely keep an eye out for this. I guess the maker is Gerardo Garcia. You can see here on the bottom, there's his signature. Definitely a cool find. Next, I paid about $5 for this brand new knife set from Wusthof or Wusthof. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it took about 2 months to sell, sold for $54.95. I took a best offer, plus $11.99 shipping, and after fees and shipping, I made about $52. Definitely a great brand to keep an eye out for, especially when they're new like this. You see the retail price was $79.95, but definitely something to keep an eye out for. Next up are these pair of New Balance 968 shoes. They were in really great shape. I paid about $4 for them at Goodwill. Took about 3 weeks to sell, and they sold full price for $36 plus $9.99 shipping. And after fees and shipping, I made about $34. Next up is one of my favorite brands to resell. It is Rain Spooner. This is a short sleeve floral shirt. Paid about $4 for this, took about a month to sell, and it sold for a full price of $31.50 plus $4.95 shipping. And after fees and shipping, I made about $24. Next up, these actually sold while I was putting this video together. These are the Ps2 guitars you saw earlier that I picked up yesterday. I listed them a couple hours ago, and both of them sold to one buyer for $39.95 each plus $11.99 shipping each. So the buyer's all in for about $100. I haven't packed them up yet, but I'm assuming shipping's going to cost around $20. But overall, I should probably make about $65 to $70. It was kind of cool to sell them both today. It always makes you think that you either priced them too low or something was wrong with the listing. But I went through the listing to make sure everything was correct and just double check. But it was a pretty cool flip, so I'm completely happy with it, and I'm going to get those packed up and shipped out tomorrow. Finally, if you watched any of my other videos, I took a bunch of video games in on consignment for my brother-in-law, and this was one of the games that was in there. This is Pokemon Box Ruby and Sapphire for a Nintendo GameCube. This is just the disc only. Did have some light scratches, and what I do with most of my video games, especially the high dollar ones, is I'll take a picture of the actual home screen of the game. And in this case, I couldn't really test it further because I didn't have the cable that connects to the Game Boy Advance that you would use to play this game. But I did take pictures of all the scratches that were on the disc, and it sold within a month for $550 plus free shipping. But shipping cost about 20 bucks because I shipped it with USPS priority mail, signature confirmation, and I insured the package, which I would recommend doing on anything over $500. I think eBay recommends it on anything over $700 that makes you get signature confirmation. But this was actually shipped out on December 14th, so right around like the whole shipping fiasco that, you know, all the packages were late, and this was actually a few days late on delivery, which was kind of nerve-wracking. But when it finally got delivered, I was very relieved, even though I took out insurance. So this is definitely a game you want to keep on your bolo list. There's actually one more that you want to keep on your bolo list, and that's Cubivore. Haven't sold this one yet, but I have it listed for about 300 bucks. Just the disc only. I think with the case, the Pokemon box game sells for like 800 plus. These are definitely games you want to keep on your bolo list. So I appreciate you guys for watching. I'm going to get these Guitar Heroes packed up and get them ready to get shipped out tomorrow. And if you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing, and I will see you guys next time.